Hey, honey. Okay, hold on. Let me grab this. Whew. Hey, Joyce. How are you? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to go live. I don't even want to go to work. I've had a shitty day. I hope y'all have had a wonderful day. Share. Copy link. Okay. Damn it. Give me just a few minutes, guys. I gotta reconnect on Zello. I just closed it out by accident. Okay. Now, let's open this back up. Hey. I have wanted to nap all day, but I've not been able to. I couldn't. That baby didn't even nap all day. Holy crap. It's been... I'm fixing to cry. Oh no, Joyce, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I hope y'all feel better soon. Definitely. I hope y'all do get better soon. Alright, I'm almost done, I promise. My kid just pulled up before I could even drive off. Give me just a second so I can... Oh, he's not coming over here yet. He freaking... he took apart his, spotlight on his truck last night, trying to figure out why it wouldn't turn on. And there's a wire that wasn't connected, and he forgot to screw the lens back on or something like that, and it fell off on the... Hold on just a second. Hey, baby. Hang on. Let me... Okay, I'm sorry. I had to give him instructions. He's supposed to be bringing my Christmas decorations up. How are you? Oh, well, it's not much. My lives are kind of boring, I guess, if you're not here to interact with us at the time, except, like when I'm screaming and stuff. I'm beat. How was your day giving you the bird? I had one more. Oh, here. Some of these things are... This new update or whatever is... Can y'all hear me okay? I guess I need to ask that first. Are we good? Can you hear me? Good deal. Thank you. I took a nap and oh, you made my day. You made my day. Darn it. Okay. I think I've got it sent out to everybody. Oh, I forgot to, hold on. I forgot to @ everyone because not everybody has notifications on. I had to turn off on. Holy shit. I'm sick to my stomach right now. I gotta tell y'all something though. Thank you, babe. Oh, if you'll let, yeah, I didn't go to the investigation one. So I made, last night, you know, I'm glad I went ahead and pre-cooked some stuff. So I made spaghetti and, oh my God, those guts. And I made, potato soup. Probably should have brought some with me, but. So I've been dealing with shit all day. Baby wouldn't take a nap. His brother, the 4-year-old, came home from school or preschool early today. He wanted his mama to get him before nap time and bring him to me. Well, then he wouldn't take a nap for me. And about 3 different times I got the baby to sleep and he woke him up. It's just been a hot mess. And then the other times when I finally got the baby to sleep, I'd lay him down and he'd wake up on his own. It's just, you know, I'm dealing with some plumbing issues. I'm trying to be a plumber here, and by God, I don't have what it takes. Like, I know what I need to do or what needs to be done. I can't get the piece to come off, and now I'm sitting here debating on whether or not I want to pay a plumber Friday to come do it all and pay more, or go get all the parts that I need to do it all and do it myself. And I know I can do it. I'm just got to, you know, go get all the shit to do it. And at the same time, I don't want to be playing plumber right now and replumbing a whole fucking bathtub fixture because I have other shit to do. My son's bringing all my Christmas decorations up. I rearranged some of my living room this morning so that I have my corner for my tree empty. Hello, everybody. There's that 6-piece and a biscuit. How are you today? My sweet, fluffy little biscuit. I like biscuits, especially with honey and butter on them. Anyway, I got sidetracked. So I always have to like rearrange my furniture in the living room for the tree, right? It goes in the same corner every year. And I got a new TV last year, and I hung it up at the first of the year after Christmas was put away, and I centered it in my wall with my my fireplace centered right underneath it. It's, you know, one of those cabinet electric fireplaces or whatever. That I centered all that in my wall. And I had my mom's a shelf that I got from my mom on one side with like 1, 2, 3. It's got 4 levels, I think. And I have stuff from, I know I'm chasing squirrels here. That's just my brain today. Giving you the bird. I'm gonna have to show you that shelf one day. But each shelf belongs to my great-grandparents from my grandmother's parents. The other one belongs to my grandfather's parents, and another one belongs to those grandparents, which is my mom's parents. And I have items from all 3 sets that I have on each shelf with pictures of them as well. So like I have my grandfather's pocket watch and glasses and his wallet, and I have their Bibles. I have some things that they picked up on in their travels, because they used to travel the world. And then my great-grandparents, on each shelf of those, I have items from that used to belong to my great-grandparents, like my great-grandfather's pocket watch, my other great-grandfather's wristwatch. I have one of my great-grandfathers, I have his wallet. I don't remember which one. And all, you know, other kinds of little just knickknacks that I kept. So that shelf, I usually take all of the family stuff off of that shelf for Christmas, and my little Christmas village goes on it. And then I have a desk that's antique that I think was my mom's when she was little. Moved those around, had to find somewhere to put the dog kennel and move the chinchillas enclosure to another area, and you know, you just got to move everything around to make room for Christmas decorations. That's why I've decided I'm doing it now. And it's not coming down until like the second week of January. Because that's a lot of work for it to stay up for 4 weeks. We women don't get a break. I can't even get, I know it, honey. I'm going to do something to get arrested so I have a bed and 3 meals. I don't have to go. Hey, look, I'll do one better for you. Just let them know you've completely lost your mind finally. And let them get you a vacation in a padded room. Then it's quiet, at least, and mostly clean. Like, if you have to go to jail, it's not quiet. You're not going to rest. It's so gross there. They don't clean in there at all. If you get put on a psych ward, at least you know it's semi-clean, and you'll have a little bit of quiet. And if you act crazy enough, they'll prescribe you some of the good, you know. Then you'll really sleep good. I threaten that to my family all the time, that I need a vacation. I'm going to reserve me a padded room at the mental hospital. That's about the only way I'll get anything. So, but I feel you. I don't get to stop when I'm sick either. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost had me a little meltdown this afternoon. And Isaac came in and he was like, he said, "Are you sad, Mimi?" Because I just sat down in the recliner and put my head in my hands, and I was just trying to calm myself down so that I felt an anxiety attack coming on. It just was all building up. And I was like, I'm just frustrated right now, baby. I'm just frustrated. And he goes, are you hurt? And I said, no, baby, I'm just frustrated, and I'm trying to calm myself down. And he said, Mimi, you need to breathe like a bear. I said, I'm trying, buddy. Use my own techniques on me, a little turd. They're smart little shits, aren't they? You gained 2 pounds. I like getting my R&R in the hospital. I gained 2 pounds. Yeah, he told me to breathe like a bear, and I looked up at him and I went, you're right, I'm trying to breathe like a bear, thank you. I said, but do you do it? He said, yeah. I said, no, when you're mad and I tell you to breathe like a bear, you won't do it. Oh crap, I gotta get gas. I'm glad I looked down before I got on the interstate, because this would not have carried me. Let me double check. I might be able to. I have a 1/4 of a tank. This car doesn't read right. Like in my truck, when it tells me the distance to empty is 45 miles, I have 55 miles, because after it dings and tells you low fuel, you have like 10 miles left on it. Don't ask. I've never ran out of gas though. I haven't. But this thing doesn't, it says at a 1/4, just barely over a 1/4 of a tank, it says I have 134 miles. But this last 1/4 literally just disappears. I'm just gonna try though. I can get it over there. We'll see. I'm only going about 45 miles. I should be able to get 45 miles off this 1/4 of a tank, right? No, I need to get over here and clock in. Otherwise, I'm gonna be getting home at 1 o'clock again. I apologize to y'all for last night too. I was on a phone call the whole way home. That's why I didn't. If I don't go live for my night one that I tell y'all I'm going to, I was either so exhausted that I was scared to not pay attention to the road, or I got tied up on a phone call. I don't know. I'm going to get it. I think I'll make it. We'll see. I'm naked now. Oh, hot dog. It's about time. I'm here just quiet because I'm cooking. What you cooking, sweetie pie? So I think I told you, I started like 4 different stories and all that today, huh? Dealing with the plumbing. And I finally was like, forget it. I just put the stuff back together and turn my water back on. I'll figure it out. I'll just figure it out over the next few days. It's the original plumbing to the house that was built in 1979. And like some of the joints and where you should be able to break it with a wrench is like corroded. I don't know what's the difference in the two freaking words. I have no clue. It's corroded together, eroded. So it's like got green stuff, you know. Hello, sister. Oh, girl, I needed you earlier. I needed you. And you know, I pulled out my wrap, and I said after what happened last week, I'm fine. I'll try and wear him when he gets like this. But I was in a hall closet, like down on the floor, crouched underneath a shelf, trying to get to the plumbing on the back side of the bathtub. There's just no way I could have gotten any of this done and had him on me. So that was fun. But I finally stopped and got the biddy situated, and let me find my speed. Got the biddy situated, and I sat down. I was starving. I haven't ate. Well, I had a bowl of potato soup at like, I don't know, 8 o'clock this morning. That's all I've had to eat today. No, I just had a rough day. They're stuck. They are. So I heated me up a plate of the spaghetti that I made last night, and I sat down to try and eat a little bit before I had to get dressed for work. And the 4-year-old came out of the closet. Yes, share the news, please. Hey, Snake Hole. Oh my God. Hold on, and I'll get back to that. So the 4-year-old walks up to me, which he had already told me when he gets home from school in the afternoons, he wants a Hot Pocket for his snack. This kid, I mean, him and pizza, it's ridiculous. I don't know. He has a hollow leg. He has to. He's not that big. But he wanted his Hot Pocket, and so then he was like, but I want to take it home. Mind you, this was at 3 o'clock, and his mom doesn't get off work till 5. So I said, do you want it cooked or not? So I heated his Hot Pocket up and set it over on the table so he could take it home with him earlier, and it's been sitting there. Well, I sat down to eat my spaghetti a while ago, and he walks up to me and says, what is that? And I said, it's spaghetti. And he looked at it, and he looked at me and licked his lips. The kid licked his lips like a freaking dog, I'm not kidding, and asked if he could have some or could he try it. And I said, yeah, sure. So I gave him a bite. Holy cow, the kid loves spaghetti. He ate. I had 2 bites out of that plate. He took that plate and ate it. Then he wanted more, so I fixed a big plate, and I about like halved it with him so I could eat a little bit. And then he ate half of a 3rd plate. He ate 2.5 plates of spaghetti. And I'm not talking kid plates. I was using my fine china, you know, the Dixie paper plates. The kid just wolfed down the spaghetti. I was like, does your mama ever make spaghetti? He said, no. And she said, well, his daddy doesn't like spaghetti or chicken spaghetti. So I was like, well, you better figure something out, because this kid loves him some spaghetti. We all left on a good note, though, even though I wanted to cry. I had to breathe like a bear. My plumbing. So in my hallway bathroom, the bathtub, I had spaghetti tonight too. The hot water knob won't shut the water off all the way. So hot water, mind you, is dripping out through the faucet constantly. And it's happened before. It was about last year when I had to repair it. And so I YouTubed it and figured out what to do, and I shut the water off, got the handle off, got the valve pulled off, and replaced the rubber ring inside the valve and put it back, and it worked fine. Hey, Miss Robinson, how are you? And it worked fine for about a year, and then it started leaking again. And and it's hot. It's the hot water. That's the thing. So not only is it using water, but it's using up gas. And that bathroom, I mean, it's got an air vent, but the door stays closed, so the dogs don't go in there. And there was like, it started getting mildew on the walls. I had to wipe down the whole bathroom like every inch with Clorox wipes. And I'm trying to get my kid to keep that. There is a little window in there, and so I'm trying. He keeps closing it. I've gotten on to him I don't know how many times. You've got to leave. Oh shit, why are y'all on the left hand side of it? He keeps closing that window, so I don't know what to do. Just frustrated. So since that the pipe, whatever it's called, words just aren't happening right now. It won't. I can't get it to break free. I think I'm gonna have to go down on the back side and just cut it all off. And I can't even get the faucet spigot to unscrew from that pipe. I think it's all just like welded itself together over the years now. So from the pipes coming in, I'm gonna have to just get a pipe cutter and cut them off and replace them all, which I know I can do it. It's not that difficult. It's just getting the tools, because I don't have a pipe cutter, and I can go get the SharkBite stuff. But and it really needs to be done anyway, because there's not a shutoff valve right there at all. There's no shutoff valves to the hot and cold water that goes into the bathtub. Like if your bathroom sink is leaking, you can shut the water off right underneath it in the cabinet. Not this bathtub. So to do any work on it, I have to shut the water off at the road. And up until recently, I would have to call the water company to come out and shut it off for me, because that junction, the meter, whatever, that's super old too. And we had tried with like vice grips and pipe wrenches and all that, and could not get enough leverage to get it to turn. It was so hard to turn. But I guess about a month ago, I went and bought one of those little stick things at the farm store that you use that just slides right over that. And oh my God, we tried everything. I mean, like for several years now. There's been a couple times that I've had to shut it off. At the beginning of the year this year, I had it shut off because we thought we had a pipe busted. Hello, FBI. But anyway, I don't even think it was $15, and it works just fine. So it's probably some of the best $15 I've ever spent, honestly, to have that little key pipe hole, whatever. So I can shut it off and on myself, but used to, I had to call the water company, wait for them, they'd come out here, they'd shut it off, then they'd leave, and depending on what time of day everything was going on, I'd have to call them to come back out and turn the water on. At least I can do it myself now. So we'll see what happens Friday. I'm going to do a little more research, and not really the prime time for me to be paying to replace plumbing, honestly. Yeah, it is good I got that tool. But you know, it needs to be done, and I know I can do it a lot cheaper. I just got to figure out how to do it. I might be calling my my other husband, you know, my husband from another wife, calling him to have him on the phone while I do it all, walk me through it. We'll see. Oh man, what a day. Thanks, Snake Hole. I didn't even have time to call the the people that my bow came from. Shit, I gotta get that done too. One of my next projects, God, I have so many projects. I have that door out in my garage still that I really need to get working on it. I have an old antique door that came off of an old flower shop in town that got demolished several years ago, and I went to try and save some stuff from there because the guy that had owned it that passed away a little while back, he was really dear to me, and so I wanted to, you know, see if I could make some nice things out of some of the wood in that flower shop. And I took a door, and my plan is to sand it down, clean it up real good, get it restained somehow. I've got to fill in a couple holes in it, and then I'm gonna get some like some crown molding to put across the top of it. It'll lay long ways, obviously, and then some other wood. There's one of my ambulances. To put legs on it and turn it into a headboard. I'm supposed to cook our family Thanksgiving dinner for 40 people. So, oh my goodness, that's a lot of people. I thought I cooked a lot of food. That's my, oh shit, and I left my book sitting right on the table. See, I was gonna start with some of my downtime at work, start my grocery list for Thanksgiving. I pulled out my cookbook. I've already made my like menu, pretty much, my meal plan for Thanksgiving. I just got to break it all down and make my grocery list. And then I've got just over a week to get my house cleaned up and in order. When I do this, I do a deep cleaning of everything before people come over to my house. I'm just so anal about it. But I gotta do that door and finish making my headboard. And then Cairo's kennel is in my living room, and I've moved it to a new spot when I moved everything around this morning. But you know those kennels, okay, this lane is so weird on this interstate. Like one lane is really bumpy and loud. Those kennels that you can buy that are like a coffee table or an end table with a kennel built into it, $2.79 a pound. That's not bad. So like about $40 maybe for a 13, 14, 15 pound turkey, something like that. That's not too bad. I haven't even looked at them, I'm not gonna lie. Well, welcome back, sir. And see, I left my shopping bags at home too. I can't even run to the grocery store tonight. But that's what I want to do, is I want to go figure out some way to build around his kennel, because his kennel's really big. And I tried moving my couch down on the wall and putting his kennel next to the couch to see if I could turn it into like an end table, but it's just so huge. Maybe the one that he used before this one would work well that way. I might, so I have in my living room right now, I have a trunk that was my grandfather's military trunk, and I had pulled that thing out of their attic probably about 10 years ago or so, and so I cleaned it up, and it's sitting in my living room now with quilts in it, and it's kind of a coffee table-ish. I threw my coffee table out a couple years ago. I kind of would like to make his kennel a coffee table, but then again, it's so tall, it really wouldn't make a coffee table very easily. I don't know what to do. I'd like to make it a little more convenient. But it's literally like the XXL. It's the biggest kennel that you can buy at the pet store. I'm used to getting them for 99 cents. Oh, wow. I have a friend that uses hers as a TV stand. I like that idea. I don't have a TV stand though. My TV is mounted high up on the wall, and then I have shelves against the wall underneath it, and my fireplace, my electric fireplace. I think I'm going to get rid of my couch, and I'm going to buy another recliner for my living room. So I'll have 2 recliners on one side, and then I'll have my little, I have a chair. It's not a love seat, but it's not a chair, if that makes sense. It's kind of in between that I'm going to put on the wall where the couch is. Because the kids are always getting in my recliner. So I figured I could get another one and put them side by side facing the TV with a table between them. That's a good idea though, just me. It's just so huge. And I have these shelves. I was thinking this morning, I was looking at everything in my living room, and I was like, I really want to be a minimalist, you know? Do you think I'll be in trouble if I move the box and look for my Christmas pins? Well, I mean, no. Do it, girl. Mine are coming in tonight. I'm going to be decorated for Christmas by the end of this week. Period. I've got to, I don't know what to do about this baby. And then by the time Christmas is over with, I know that the baby will be pretty close to crawling, if not crawling by then. So I'm going to have to go buy a new fence and some new floor pads, because the fence that I had used for his brother, I've actually used for 2 litters of puppies now, and I don't know that I could get it clean enough to come back in my house. And same thing with the floor pads. They're those like foam mats, floor mats that interlock together like a puzzle, you know. I used those in the whelping box as well and cut them all up to fit inside the whelping box. So I've got to completely redo, but that way I can put the fence up over in front of my fireplace, and he can have about a quarter of the living room to have his little playpen. Honestly, I'm ready for that. I think life will be so much easier once he can sit himself up and down and crawl around. Then he can sit in there and play with toys while I get things done. So right now he goes in his little jumper thing, and he's good in that for a little while, but when he's done, he's done. And I just don't have much of anything else to do for him to do. Like I put him on I lay a quilt out on the floor and put him on that with some toys, but he gets tired of that really fast right now, because and he sits up. I can sit him sitting up, but then he loses his balance, you know, after a few minutes and falls over. He's rolling back and forth really good. So I'm just ready to make him his own area. Get back to work at home stuff. I have so many things I need and want to do. Oh, that's another thing. I gotta put that on my grocery list. It's another thing I'm gonna be making this week. I make homemade hot chocolate mix, and I made a big batch a couple weeks ago, But I'm going to experiment with making hot cocoa bombs to give as gifts this year. I've got the molds, the silicone half circle molds. I have a whole bunch of those that I'd gotten for that purpose. So I think I'm going to make another batch of hot chocolate mix and try my hand at molding the chocolate and filling it with the hot cocoa and putting it together. Aww. I just need to get, I pulled everything out earlier today thinking I was going to do them because I've got a couple people that was going to send hot chocolate to, and I thought, well, it'll be more fun if I make them into the hot chocolate bombs and decorate them. I just need to get some like some kind of frosting or something to decorate them with. I have sprinkles and stuff, but I don't have any white chocolate or anything to do drizzles. So I guess I need to go get some almond bark. Have you ever made them before, giving you the bird? I just thought that would be fun. And I have like the Christmas containers. I bought a whole bunch a few years ago, and I still have some left that are brand new. So I figure I could make, I don't know how many I could fit in one of those bowls, and then pack it snug to where they won't roll around and break, and then be able to ship them to people. I gotta figure that out. Maybe with tissue paper or something. And you know what else I use those molds for? Oh no. I've made homemade peanut butter cups in them. Just, you know, the half circle mold. And I get semi-sweet chocolate and melt it, and then pour into the mold, just to where it'll make the circle, the top shell, and I stick it in the freezer for about 10 minutes or so. And once it gets hard, I take peanut butter, and I take the what do I use? The Peter Pan honey roasted creamy peanut butter. I get that, and I put a few spoonfuls in a coffee cup or whatever, measuring cup, and then I squirt a little bit of more honey in with it, and I throw it in the microwave, and I heat it, you know, just a little bit at a time, and stir, and a little more, and stir until it's all mixed together and smooth and pourable, not like boiling hot, but just to where it melts the peanut butter down a little bit. And then I pour it into those chocolate shells, and I put it back in the freezer and let that harden up a few minutes, and then I pour a thick, like I don't fill it all the way up with the peanut butter, that way the bottom chocolate shell is nice and thick. Oh, they're so good. Anyway, I ain't no crafty bitch that my daughter thinks I'm supposed to be. Aww. Well, we can learn together. Like, I come up with good ideas and I can execute them and stuff, but as far as freehanding like little designs and decorations, I can't even draw a straight line with a ruler. Not every one of my fingers. Oh, okay, go get you some rest, Joyce. I hope you feel better soon. I hope all of y'all feel better soon. You'll be in our thoughts. You know, with everything that's been going on, I hadn't even, well, I thought about it the other day, but I was trying to decide, because I usually feed a family at Thanksgiving also, and like I'll usually just go buy everything and take it to them like the day before Thanksgiving. But you know, I'm trying to put too much on my plate, I think. I was thinking a couple days ago, well, instead of just dropping off a whole bunch of groceries to make Thanksgiving dinner, maybe I could make it for them and like put it all in like serving dishes, foil pans and stuff, and take them Thanksgiving dinner already made. But I would love to do that. There's not enough hours in the day, and I'm such a perfectionist. I think it might just be best if I just buy all the ingredients and take them. I haven't even found anybody yet to do it for. So, is anybody traveling for Thanksgiving this year? Any of y'all? Let me see. I need to shoot. I can't remember how much time I had last night, so I'm gonna go with 2 hours at this one tonight. Give me just a second, guys. We're gonna pull across the street and grab some gas. I could probably do it before I leave, huh? I actually think we need some coffee. Wow, where is everybody tonight? There's only like 3 of us talking. Somebody live that I don't know about? Nope. The Nuggets are coming here, and I'm playing hostess with the mostest. But let's be clear, it'll be a shit show. I doubt it'll be a shit show. I doubt it. I'm sure they will all appreciate all of it. You want some of my recipes? I mean, I know we eat a little different down here than y'all eat up there, but I'll share some of my recipes with you if you want. Oh, let me tell you, my dressing, I've never had a complaint about my dressing, ever. My kids beg for it. They love it, and it is really not that difficult. I make my pans of cornbread the day before, or even 2 or 3 days before, it don't matter. And it's Jiffy cornbread mix that I use to make it. Believe it or not, don't judge me, it works. It's great. I mean, like my family, this is something that was actually passed down to me. But I make the cornbread, boil the eggs, and then the day of Thanksgiving, hold on, I mix everything together. Sometimes I'll mix it together the night before in a big bowl and put it in my fridge. I don't have 2 fridges this year, so probably won't do that. But it's you make the cornbread however far in advance, boil your eggs however far in advance, and then when you get up that morning, you crumble your cornbread into a bowl, chop up your boiled eggs, put in there, you add your chicken broth, and you've got to beat some eggs and add in there, and some spices and whatnot, and then you dump it all into a crock pot. And I even use crock pot liners so that it's easier to clean. I just pull it all out, and I don't even have to wash the crock pot afterwards. And dump it in the crock pot, throw like a half a stick of butter, slice it up pretty thinly, and lay the slices of butter down on top of the mixture, and put the lid on, and set your crock pot for like 4 to 6 hours, depending on if you're going high or low. And it is so moist. God, I don't need to get a migraine right now. My eyes are acting funny, so I'm pretty sure that I'm fixing to get a migraine. Black Friday, I'm going to go to my niece and nephew's. Aw, right here, you're waiting for me. It's going to take me a minute to get up there. Oh, wait, y'all got snow right now? It's cold up there. You're going to have to come down here. Pepperoni rolls for Thanksgiving? Oh, you aren't that bad. We used to pick on my mom about being that bad too. She just never cooked really. Can't be that bad. My dressing is that easy. Really, everything that I put together is pretty easy to make. It's just preparation time. All the preparing it all takes time. I do a corn casserole, which is just like a cornbread casserole. That's a new thing. I just started making that a couple years ago. I got that recipe from my sister, and it's so good. It's like a box of Jiffy, I don't know, a couple cans of cream corn, some sour cream, I think. I'll have to go look it up. And then you mix it all together and put it into a dish and throw that in the oven. My potato casserole, same thing. It's the diced hash browns, not the shredded. Diced hash browns, cream of chicken soup, sour cream, cheese, and salt and pepper, and it all gets mixed together and thrown in the oven. My macaroni takes a little bit more because it's a 3-cheese macaroni with ham and parsley in it, and the kids love it. But the cheese sauce takes me just a little bit to make because it's all from scratch. I thought 5 garlic cloves was 5 whole garlic bulb things. Oh, God. Wait, you put 5 bulbs of garlic in something? Well, I mean, I guess that's some good birth control there. Ain't nobody getting laid after they eat that, huh? Keeping the vampires away? Something like that. I'm sure there was a purpose. I'll make cream potatoes because Dad likes cream potatoes and gravy with his turkey. So those are easy. Just peel and dice the potatoes and throw the potatoes in a half a cup of water in my Instapot, and 12 minutes later they're done. I just have to add some cream and salt and pepper and smash them. My pies, I think my pies are what takes the most time. Oh, well, you know, there's the deviled eggs. Those don't take that much time though. My pies take a little more time. I make 2 different types of chocolate pie. So I do like, it's more like a chocolate brownie pie or chocolate, it's kind of fudgy brownie-ish. I don't know how to explain it. I think some people call them chocolate brownie pies or something like that. It's really good. And then I make a traditional chocolate meringue pie. My daughter absolutely loves those. And then I do a lemon icebox pie. And the lemon icebox pie, it's every year it's different. Like some years it just doesn't set. It's the exact same recipe, the exact same measurements of everything, but some years it sets up and some years it doesn't. And I have no clue why. It's the most annoying thing ever. Peanut butter pie. Ooh, that sounds good. I've made a peanut butter pie before, a really good one. I know I've still got that recipe somewhere. If y'all could see all the recipe books and stuff that I have, it's ridiculous. My nanny cooked a lot, and I brought home a whole lot of her recipe books. But I also have a 3-inch 3-ring binder that's got the page protectors in it, you know, that you can slide paper down into. And that thing is cram-packed full of recipes that I've either come up with or collected over the years and printed off, and I put in there front and back. Some of them have like 3 recipes on each side. Oh yeah, you did. Need to order a peanut butter pie. So the only thing that I don't attempt to make very often is my pumpkin pie and my pecan pie. Mrs. Somebody, Smith's or something like that, in the freezer section, makes really good pecan pies. I highly recommend her. And then when baby daddy's mom passed away, I got her recipe boxes. And I went through, which she had a whole bunch of duplicates in there, but I went through all the cards in her recipe boxes. I scanned them, all the ones that I wanted. I scanned them into my computer and printed off into my little recipe book. So I have a 3-ring binder that I carry around on top of more books and stuff everywhere at the house. I also have some of those tins, the old, like, I think it was like Campbell's soup recipe tins. I have those from my grandmother, 2 of my grandmothers actually. So many. I have church cookbooks from my nanny's church that are probably as old as me. And like family reunion type cookbooks that I guess the family put together years and years ago. You know, just all that stuff. I like bakery, that's really good. Yeah, we've got a couple. I do enjoy doing it. I hate the little kitchen in this house. I miss my great big kitchen. But I make do. I just don't have enough counter space at all. So we figure it out. But I did say this year we're using the fine china and we're going to Sam's. I'll have big, you know, styrofoam plates that have the partitions or whatever. And I gotta get a new thing of cutlery, and I'm gonna get a big thing of Solo cups also. Gotta get more paper towels. The only dishes I will be washing after our meal will be whatever I use to cook with. And I usually am pretty good about washing as I go along, because I just don't have the room to pile dishes up and cook in there. So when I empty a bowl or whatever, I'll turn around and wash it real quick. All right, you guys. Oh, I was gonna go get a coffee, wasn't I? Let's do that. Hold on. Let me order my coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. Are y'all here? I left you all unattended. I was having everything freaking updated, and all my apps have updated, and it's messed all of the saved information up on them. Let's go grab my coffee. I need somebody to tell me if y'all can hear me though. Please. Where'd we run everybody off to lately? I don't understand. I thought we were doing good. I want to hear a joke. Is everybody naked right now? Maybe y'all are busy together. Whew. How is playing bridge similar to I've never played bridge, but I've had a lot of sex, so I don't know how to compare them. Okay, good. I can never tell. Sorry. If you don't have a good partner, you better have a good... Oh, shit. That's, like, real there, huh?
Thank you for choosing Scooters. What can I get for you today?
Do I have a mobile order for Harley?
Harley?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead and scoot on around.
Thanks. All right. Oh, Jason. Oops. Do y'all know where everybody is tonight? I guess I'll be by myself the rest of the night. It's okay. Oh, Antonia was like, oh, okay. What do you call the lesbian, oh, shit, version of a, Pussy Patrol? I don't know that one, really. Hang on. She's always live on Instagram. Oh, dear Lord. That is bad. I mean, it's funny. Beaver Dam. I kind of like Pussy Patrol. Oh, we gotta get some of this caffeine in us. It's got a double shot of espresso in this one. Hopefully it'll do the job. Because I am beat. I didn't go to bed early last night thinking that I wasn't gonna have to set my alarm today. And because usually Mondays it's supposed to come, the baby's supposed to come late, and she brought him this morning. Hold on. Thank you so much. You too. Thanks. I forgot I got that iced. Thanks. Oh, the coffee smells so good, y'all. Y'all, I don't even know what I was fixing to say a minute ago. What do a penis and a Rubik's Cube have in common? Oh, shit. What do they have in common? The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Lord have mercy. It's true, though. So true. Very true. Oh, my God. I hope they fucking got the stuff that I told them to get here. So true. You're a nut. All right. Well, I am going to head inside, I guess, and actually do some work. And I missed your live earlier too. I saw a while ago that you went live at some point, so I think I'm gonna go catch up on some of my people that live stream. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Hey, FBSI, Kendra was mentioning earlier that Lisa's page is gone. Now, I know she had court. No, she had something today. I'm assuming it was court because she kept saying she had some important stuff to do today, but that she was going to try and go live again. I watched just a little bit. Well, when Kiwi came in and said that Lisa was crying on live, I went to see what was going on. And so I'm assuming she had to go to court for something today. But have you gone and checked on her page by any chance? Because Kendra kept saying it's gone. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Get out of the door. I gotta turn this alarm off. Shit. Hang on, y'all. My key didn't want to come out the door. And this alarm only gives me 30 seconds to hit it. To hit it and quit it. Oh, great. Oh, shit. There's something I need to get out of my car. Let's plug this in. Yeah, I'd like to know. I haven't even had time to stop and go look myself, honestly. I'm just ready to end this day and go to bed and start over. Just want to start over is all. It actually feels good outside right now. So it was pretty chilly when I finished last night. God dang, I think I'm getting heartburn. Thankfully, I bought this stuff and put in my glove box a few weeks ago. I think it's more, it's like, I don't know, reflux. All right. Okay, well, let's get our butts back inside and get some work done. If anybody's going to be up, I'm probably going to be pretty late getting off. So unless I'm on a phone call or something, I'll go live from my drive home. But I know I have some time to make up because I cut my shit short yesterday. And god dang. Thinking about this freaking plumbing situation makes me feel like I need to work extra hours right now. Here's what it is. It's down. Okay. What about Morgan's page? Is there anything on Morgan's page? That's what I was gonna try and look for earlier and never did get to sit down and do that. I wonder, does Morgan have an explanation on her, what the frick, little sales page or whatever? Yeah, all right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me whine. I appreciate it. I really try to have a positive attitude, but today kind of beat me down. All these damn codes. All right. I will talk to y'all a little bit later. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all. Bye.